sprinting away from the 1,000-metre marker. Towards the inside, Spring Breeze, the red cap, is quick. War Trumpet is right there. Weller Capella's just off them. Jonathan with the white headgear is only about a half length off the leader. Then Panzer, Great Dictator, Eddie Sweat, Fleek on the outside, and War King as they move now towards the 500-metre. War Trumpet's going the quickest. In the white headgear is Jonathan. Red cap of Spring Breeze. Weller Capella on the inside. Great Dictator, Eddie Sweat. Panzer's on the outside, then comes Fleek. 300 to go. Jonathan now comes, but Great Dictator's going to put on the pressure. Jonathan's in front. Great Dictator's on the inside as they come to the 200. Jonathan and Great Dictator, these are the two. Great Dictator now takes it up. Jonathan tries to come back for more. Spring Breeze is running on from behind, but Great Dictator has won it. Jonathan second, Spring Breeze third. Weller Capella ran fourth. Great Dictator, number 6, is the tote favourite and wins it. Was runner-up last time out. This time the Great Britain, Warren Kennedy, Michael Roberts. They win it at 280. Jonathan, number 7, runs second. Spring Breeze is third. Weller Capella, and then War Trumpets. So the tote favourite wins. And Great Dictator, bred by G.J. Armitage, with the black headgear, 3 or 4 off the left-hand side. Jonathan's got the white headgear, but Great Dictator under the hands and comes together, then runs away, and Spring Breeze comes around them, the mare by Kirari, and gets that third placing. Until race 6, back to the studio.
Well, compliments to trainer Michael Roberts. Not usually his style to run horses this close, but obviously this horse has taken his run well, the 6-year-old. And well done to Mr. Mike Dawson as well. Michael just telling me that he goes a long way with Mr. Dawson, who's based in the UK. Michael, a good friend of yours.
Yes, DC, he had a very good horse with me, probably one of the nicest horses I've had. Mike's Choice, you know, that won us the Merchants. But coming back to this horse, you know, he's a bull of a horse, you know, and nothing worries him, and he never left a out since his run, and he's just been in the paddock, and, you know, I had to run him here because to me this, you know, this race is the weaker of the two races, but as you know, he's a better horse on the poly, and he had a good draw the other day, and we were a bit unlucky. So, but I mean, you know, I'm pleased he's won because, you know, he's overdue a third win for, you know, for Mike Dawson. Thanks, Mike and Linda. I'm sure they've been watching in the betting shop in the UK. And no, very nice. And Warren gave him a lovely, confident ride. He also, you know, he's not too happy with the stick on him. So, you know, really, I was, you know, very happy. You know, and big thank you to my stable staff. And great.
He obviously takes his horses. He's racing well, Michael. Just 3 days ago was when he ran at short-haired second.
Yes, Dees. To be quite honest with you, he's a better horse when I run him fresh. But like I said, you know, the race came, and I watched him. Obviously, monitored. You know, even this morning I watched him, and he only spent his time in the paddock, and he was bucking and kicking, and you wouldn't see the race, you know. So no, I was happy with his condition, and you know, he's a toughie.
Well, with all your travels, you know, you get to meet people all around the world, and obviously, Mr. Dawson. You met him in your riding days in the UK, Michael? Is that fair to say?
Yes, he had horses with us, with Alex Stewart, the late Alex Stewart at, you know, Newmarket, and no, and a great friend of ours, you know. You know, he's not well at the moment. I hope you're getting better soon, Mike. But no, you know, good people.
Well, wonderful job from you. Anything else left?
Well, we've got Statute in the next. You know, we're trying the mile. You know, she's in good form, and if she gets a trip, she must be a runner. So, you know, we're hopeful.
Thanks for that, Michael.
You're welcome.
Well done. Let's get Warren Kennedy in, and this man, I like the way he's going about his business. He's doing the traveling, and it's tough out there. It's competitive racing throughout the country. You have your good days, and you have your off days as well, Warren.
Yeah, definitely these. Like, you hit the nail on the head. These last couple of meetings, I've been in the second box more than anywhere else.
Sure.
Look, it's got to turn. You just got to keep level-headed and keep going. The winners will come, and you know, big thanks to Mr. Roberts. If ever I rode a pointer, this was one of them. You know,
Sure.
I had run of the race, horse to follow. he was always going to pick it up after his run on Sunday. Mr. Roberts said to me, "This can never get beat." So thanks, Mr. Roberts, for the pointer. Builds the confidence these winners. So yeah, onwards and upwards, Dees.
Quite a straightforward horse as well. Is there any complications?
No, Dees, he's pretty straightforward. He's got a lot of gate speed. Probably better following the one horse. I was lucky Jonathan's got a lot of speed. I was able to follow that horse, and we mustn't hit to the front early on this horse because he does seem to think he's done enough, but and he doesn't like the stick as well. So when I got there, he got there very comfortably. I didn't ask him for anything yet, and I just had to keep his mind on the job with my hands and keep my voice in his ears, and he kept on going.
Michael just mentioned, I just want to have a look at the record. Yeah, it's his first win on the turf as well. He seems, he hasn't run badly on the turf, but he seems to prefer the poly. What's your take on the turf?
Yeah, I think he's fine on the turf. Look, the poly I think gets that cover and weaves his way through them and enjoys that. But yeah, on the turf, the way the race was run, I had the perfect race. I followed one horse. He had the cover, could pick it up when I wanted to. So it all played into our favour. But yeah, I don't see any track favouring him. He seems very versatile.
I congratulated Gavin and the team on the Equus Champion Award winner with Gabo. Even the KZN Champion 2-year-old filly. I didn't get to congratulate you. Really nice to be part, of a smart filly who has a bright 3-year-old career.
Yeah, definitely, Dees. Very grateful to Drakensteen for the opportunity with that filly, and yeah, she's just flourished and she's just doing extremely well. Won that Group 1 was my first one with Gavin as well for me, but Gavin's had plenty, but. Yeah, look, it's nice that you associate with a stable and with these horses, and the target is the Group 1s, and I'm glad we got at least one for the season last year, and that is a goal, and we achieved it.
Okay, 3 races to go. Can you help us?
Look, I'm quite competitive from here on out. I've got Red L in the next. We've put the blinkers on her over the mile. She's done very well over 2,000, but I think as a young filly, the 2,000s were a little bit weaker. She got away with it there. I think the mile is probably her trip. Put the blinkers on just to help her focus, but she's got a lovely draw. Got to throw it in, definitely. And winter time at the back, I think the turf will suit her better. Her runs in the poly, she just seems going through the 600 to the 400, just to lack that lift that you need, going through that area of a race. And yeah, I think the grass will make it a bit easier to flow through, and I think she'll be a big runner today.
Thanks for that, and keep up the good work, Warren.
Thanks very much, Dees.
Lovely. Warren Kennedy for Michael Roberts. Mr. Mike Dawson, well done to you, sir. And I hope this brightens your mood as well. 6 great dictators come to win. 6, 7, 4, and 9 is the way they cross the line here. Race